Right. Hello, good evening. Quick discussion. And while other people may not necessarily share this opinion, this is my personal choices as far as the way that I want to do my business practices, at least until further notice. Okay. Now, first of all, I don't actually do any cursing work, period, per se. I don't do that. And I never really have done that. I've never done cursing work. I've never, you know, um, sat down and tried to figure out the deepest, darkest curse that I could send to somebody. And that is because I've always been very busy undoing curses and cleanses for people. Um, Part of the reason why um, is because of the current climate, and the way that things are going, and what spirit is sort of expecting of me personally. Again, this is me personally. I'm not even doing any breakup or separation work either. Okay. And the reason why is because of COVID. And COVID has been going strong for 2, 3 years now. And, like I said, I've never done cursing work to where it's just like, oh, I just feel like cursing somebody and I'm going to curse them, even though there's times when I've gotten upset and said, hey, I could put a curse on you. I'm not cursing nobody. Only return to sender and bindings, as well as justice work. This is if somebody is committing a crime against you, or if somebody is doing some kind of spiritual harassment. Like if somebody has been spiritually harassing you, spiritually abusing you, um, then of course we're going to do return to sender. But we're over here, at least I know that I am being very careful to not do that. And I know that that is a genre in our field, in our area that people really, really want to pay for. And there's a lot of people that are still wanting to curse people. They don't care what's going on. And I have no judgment for those people. I'm speaking about what I am doing personally. Okay. Um, Part of the reason is because it's already enough negativity and it needs to be cleaned up a lot. A lot of the negativity needs to be cleaned up. And now, and I'm pretty sure that, this is our government's thing that they're doing. I suppose that, maybe perhaps some sector of the government has like people that are going to curse threats to the United States security. Maybe they do have high priestesses and stuff that take care of things like that. Um, but I guess you would have to be somebody that's, threatening to blow up the US or something. Okay. And that would be something that, I guess I would think, unless spirit told me something different, that our government would take care of. Okay. Seriously. So, but otherwise, I haven't came across any cases where that was terribly necessary. I haven't came across any cases where people have contacted me and said, "Hey, somebody murdered my child," or "Hey, somebody did this to me," or "Hey," you know, mainly what, the darkest that I will get, which is in a gray area, would be again return to sender, bindings. What's really going on a lot right now is, and part of the reason why I have made that business decision, is because a lot of people are being binded by spirit. Spirit is preventing people from doing spell work because there's been too many things that have been done, and I've seen it. I've seen people binded to the point where their spells don't work at all. Okay. And it's just something that I don't, I don't want to, get anybody else in trouble. And I don't want to get myself in any sticky situation. Okay. So I think it's really important to not seek spiritual workings while you're angry. Um, a lot of the times there is a better solution other than cursing someone. If you return something to sender that was really bad, I mean, when you think about it, the people that you want to curse, they're pretty much already cursed. I mean, how much more damn curse can they get? They cursed. Okay. Um, Black candle vigils, same difference. If somebody is sending you bad energy, what that means is that they are already suffering. They're already going through it. A return to sender is enough for that situation. That's whether or not you're dealing with an individual or even when you're dealing with a coven. Okay. So I won't be doing that, especially during the holidays. I have a tendency to not do those types of workings. Um, Now, as far as like justice work, like somebody's throwing magic at you to cause confusion, to cause chaos, again, that runs along the same lines of return to sender. And so that's pretty much all I'm doing. I'm not doing any separation work. Um, Definitely not doing any curses, but bindings. And that's going to be until further notice. Um, Again, like I said, there's people out there, their family members are dying, people's children are being threatened. Um, and so if somebody is threatening your child, or if somebody is doing something to your family, you have every right to justice on that situation. But as far as Oh, I'm going to throw something at this person to make them sick, or I'm going to throw something at them to make them depressed, or I'm going to throw something at them to make them sad, to teach them a lesson. Pretty much what I'm doing is I'm letting Santa Muerta handle them the way she sees fit. I am not specifying anything. The goal is to get whatever curse, hex, entity, demon, spirit off of you. In fact, we don't send demons to anybody. If we send a demon back to somebody, we are instructing that negative spirit to go back to that person, let them know, hell no, not this one, and they are instructed to go to hell. So we're not doing any of that over here. I think that it's been oversaturated. I don't want to deal with the negativity. Um, and people that have that, like if you've had like a curse or a hex or a bad spirit sent to you, or if you are being psychically attacked, you've dealt with enough already. And so like for example, if negative energy gets sent to me, I will make the decision depending on the severity of it. Most of the time that stuff is going to get banished into somewhere else, purgatory, where it needs to go. um let the gods have their vengeance. Let them see fit how they want vengeance. And I think that that's why a lot of people are very sensitive to witches and witchcraft right now. I had somebody that, I don't know why somebody would be freaked out by me releasing somebody from a generational curse, but that I think that when I speak sometimes, what they hear is like Charlie Brown, wah, wah, wah. They don't really actually hear the words that are coming out of my mouth. So they probably don't even know what I'm saying. And they just freak out. Okay. But we won't be doing any curses, especially when we come up on Yule time. I don't do none of that money work, uncrossing, uh, vigils, healings, cleansings, love work. That is what I am sticking to. You'll be okay without cursing somebody. Okay. As long as you keep your job, you're able to pay your bills, you're healed, you're happy. That's what we're doing. We're not getting our hands or feet dirty over here. Okay? We're not doing that. Okay? Like I said, the black candle vigils, protecting your astral doorways. I was speaking about that earlier today. And like I said, I think that there's some people that want to derail my message, which the whole message was all about, I guess they feel like God should allow people to come in and do all sorts of things to you in the astral. I don't know what, Jesus and the Bible had to do with anything that I was talking about, but it is what it is. Okay. That's pretty much what we're doing. What you're going to find is that things are going to go. Oh, and court cases, of course, court cases. I am working court cases. Okay, I have a 100% success rate on court cases, depending on what they are. If it's murder, if it's rape, if it's things of that nature, I don't really take those cases. I take other types of court cases. Get revenge on people by making it in life. Get revenge on people by upgrading, by buying that house that you want or buying that car that you want. All that other stuff is for the idiots. And listen, hold on. Let me take that back. I don't, when I do open back up to doing any kind of curses, it has to be justified. But like I said, that's not something that I do. A majority of the cases that I take are cleanses, healings, money unblockers, money workings, love workings, unhexes, uncrossing. I'm even like, people don't come to me to curse people. People come to me to heal. Okay? I'm not saying there's anything wrong with doing curses. I think that there are some people that damn deserve to be cursed. Oh, and then domination work. Like I said, justice domination work. To where people that may be abusing their power won't be able to do that to you. Okay. So I just wanted to come and specify that. And thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you guys later. Blessed be.